We've gone to the presentation ceremonies now, and I'll just, before I hand over to John Horne, who will announce the winners of the various BPA awards, we're trying to speed this up as well. You'll see a change. So there'll be new arrangements. Basically, we'll call up, unless they're individual awards, but for the team awards, bronze, silver and gold will come up and receive their award and then go onto the podium over there. They're called up by team name only. Team members, if it is a team, the individuals' names will be on the screen. And there'll be one photograph of the gold, silver and bronze all together on the podium. And that should speed everything up, which is what you guys wanted. So now hand over to John Horne to conduct this element of the presentation.
Welcome to the 2010 AGM presentations. And as already been mentioned a couple of times, I'm going to try and speed it up a wee bit and get a little bit more drinking time, a little bit less listening to us time. We start with the Taz Causa Trophy for Skydiver of the Year 2009. Very prestigious award. The council called for nominations from the membership for this award. The most votes from council members decide, of course, this year's recipient. The award winner, the highly skilled cameraman, free flyer, free fly coach and organiser. And by the end of 2009, he'd notched up some 5,000 skydives during his skydiving career. And what a fantastic year 2009 was for him. He and his team Air Kicks Freestyle won the British Nationals in freestyle for the second year running. They went on to 5th place at the World Cup and 4th in the European Championships. He was one of 14 British free flyers who set a Brit head-down free fly record at Hibblestone last October. He gave his time to coach on BPA free fly roadshows all around the country and was a volunteer organiser and coach at the Beat Cancer Boogie in Germany. He helped to organise, participated in numerous skydiving events, not only in the UK, but also in Norway, the USA. He's achieved all this and more to become an incredible role model and ambassador for our sport. And as patron of the Preston Disability Information Services, he inspires people with physical disabilities. But more than that, he inspires us. And I'm delighted to announce that Alistair Hodgson has won the Taz Causa Skydiver of the Year 2009. Well done, Alistair, thank you very much. The Instructor of the Year Trophy 2009 is chosen by, oddly enough, Tony and John. And it's awarded to an instructor who gained an instructor rating within the past 12 months. And the criteria used is that the instructor not only did very well on the course, but it's also the type of instructor that students would be happy to turn to for advice. So the NCSO and Technical Officer have chosen Jonathan Irving from Netheravon as Instructor of the Year 2009. As you can see, very approachable. The Mike Forge Trophy for New Skydiver of the Year in 2009. CCIs and advanced instructors nominate the New Skydiver of the Year, and the criteria used that are relatively new skydivers nominated, someone who's progressed well during the last year and is considered to be a valuable member of his or her club. In the words of the nominator from Target Sky Sports, George Glass has been an outstandingly persistent and hard-working student. George is a 22-year-old nursing student at Edinburgh University, struggled with body position, yeah, don't we all, and control in free fall. Things simply didn't come together for him when he started to skydive. So much so that most people would have given up, but not George. Demonstrated admirable tenacity and sheer determination to succeed. He never wavered from his goal and stayed ever cheerful. He was always the first student to arrive and the last to leave. Everybody was rooting for him, and eventually his hard work paid off. He earned his A certificate, and he's now working towards his FS1. So George Glass, Target Sky Sports Hibblestow, we celebrate you as winner of the Mike Forge Trophy for the New Skydiver of the Year 2009. The 2009 National Championships Trophy to be awarded here today. Pat Hammond, I'm sure you all know, been such an inspirational figure in the sport. Been heavily involved in starting people off, canopy formation, competitions committee agreed that a trophy in memory of Pat Hammond be awarded each year to the winners of the two-way canopy formation sequential intermediate event at the BPA National Championships. And those of you that knew him will know that he would have been here cheering the loudest. The 2009 winning team, the Pat Hammond Come On My Boys Trophy, a PH36. You'll have noticed one missing, and that's Jamie, who is somewhere rocky and sandy at the moment, stagging on, so unfortunately can't be with him. But we send him our best wishes. Certificates now. BPA National Judges Certificate, awarded to the following judges who qualified in 2009 in the following disciplines. John Boardman, Canopy Piloting, Richard Del Toro, Canopy Piloting, Shirley Moran in Accuracy, and Liz Warner in Artistics. And the last certificate to be awarded is an 84-hour freefall certificate, a 7,000 jump certificate, and they're both awarded to Jim Scarrett. How did he find his way to the plane 7,000 times? We now come to the medalists in competitions held this year. And we start with accuracy landings. The junior event overall accuracy landing champion was Lee Harrison, who unfortunately is not here today to collect his medal, I'm assured. No, he's not suddenly rocked up. But it was Lee Harrison, junior event overall accuracy champion. The intermediate event, why not? Intermediate event, again the overall accuracy landing champion, was James Smoky Bacon. He was also still in the bar. The senior event, I know, is going to be picked up. The overall accuracy landings champion, senior, Glenn Stevenson. We now come to the scary canopy formation stuff. Four-way sequential, senior event, overall champions gold medal, team cellmates. The canopy. In the four-way rotations, intermediate gold, outcasts yellow, and senior gold, team outcasts. Canopy formations two-way sequential event. Intermediate gold was won by PH36 and the senior gold, Yappy Dogs. formation skydiving, four-way, the rookie class, joint bronze medal winners were Team Karma and Baboon Leon. The silver medalists were Gravity, and the gold were Team Nineton. Still with formation skydiving, four-way. In the A class, the bronze medalist winners were 5Ds, the silver, slot machines, and the overall champions gold medal were Team Unagi. This is the AA class in four-way. Bronze winners, Army Nemesis. Silver, Strangers. And overall champions, gold medal, Jet Blondes. And finally, the AAA class. Joint bronze medalist winners were Team Enigma and Fusion. The silver winners were Fend for Yourself, who apparently are not here, but Geordie's going to come and pick up their medals. And the overall champions, gold medals, were Team Phobia. And that concludes 2009 Grand Prix UKSL medalists. I'd just like to take a moment to thank Trudy from the office for making out the list and organising that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, John. Well, as you can see, a lot of teams and individuals couldn't make it, but we will endeavour to make sure that all those medals go to the recipients. We did try to speed that up, getting everyone up at the same time, but when people didn't turn up, it got a bit confusing up there, but thanks to Tony, I think everyone got their right medals in the end. Okay, well that's the statutory company AGM over. Now we can enjoy ourselves. Now, before we do that, I would like to say a big thank you to the Secretary General Martin Shuttleworth, and especially to Council Member Adrian Bond, who suggested this venue and negotiated all the deals with the Hilton, normally a very expensive option. There is much more to come today, but in advance, well done Adrian and Martin, who worked together to bring the changes for this AGM day. Locals tell me I shouldn't miss taking a stroll along the prom with a fisherman's friend, and this year we're inviting the good folk of Blackpool and Fide and North West to come see something of us. So there's a lot going on, so we won't be going, certainly I won't be going for walks this afternoon. We are throwing it for the first time this afternoon, some of our presentations open to the public. Unfortunately, the 1600 slot, the fitness for skydiving, has been cancelled, but there are other venues at other presentations at that time, because Sarah Cannon is stuck somewhere on Exmoor, I believe, and can't get here. The film festival at 1 o'clock, hosted by Martin Salisbury, and the introduction to skydiving presentation by Simon Catherine at 2 o'clock, and also the whole exhibition are open to the public. So I know, don't really have to ask, but I know I would like you all to be there if possible and be the excellent ambassadors for the sport that I know you are. Okay, see you back here for the BPA Film Festival at 1 o'clock. The new council meeting will be meeting straight after this, the new council. And thank you all very much, and please enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you very much for your attention.